Ayo, what's good? It's your boy Bino Wild back at it again with another video, and we're here playing the first Descendant, and I'm showing off like I would say a demo version of my Esiemo build. It's not completely finished yet, but I do have some stuff that I'm still working on for it. So without further ado, I'm going ahead and get into this build, and what the build is. It is a cluster bomb build, a build that I have not seen anybody who's ever played SMO use cluster bomb. I know at the beginning when SMO first came out, cluster bomb was very bad, and I could tell, and I still wanted to try to push myself to like figure out a way to make it viable. And now with SMO's recent buffs, cluster bomb does a good bit of damage. And when I say good bit of damage, I'm talking about like 1.1 to almost like 2.2 from what I've seen. And that's I want to say that's Sigma sector, but I'm gonna run Sigma sector anyways because I still have to finish this arcade tuning, and I'm gonna show you guys that as well. And I'm gonna show you guys a tech to get 2 bombs out at one time when using this build. So you won't just be spamming buttons. But I'm going to get into this build, and so I want cluster bomb. When they detonate, one big explosion, more explosions come out. It's on a 0.5 second cooldown, and I'm using Fire Master. I've seen a lot of people don't use none of the like Fire Master, Chill Master, Electric Master, but the extra skill power that this gives, I did a test with Focus on Fire and Fire Master. Focus on Fire, I know why people use the focus on whatever modules because they give you like cooldown. But this build is not really focused on cooldown that much, but it's enough to be able to put as many like bombs out as you want because it's decent for bossing only up until I want to say like Frostwalker. But other than that, for bossing, it really doesn't go no further than that. But for this build, I think we're focusing more on fire. And so I'll get Fire Master, Fire Amplification, MP Conversion for cooldown, focus on tech amplification, and then I went Fire Synctium just so I can get a little extra, like 10% on fire skill power. And I go skill expansion because I gotta get the explosion radius super big. So I got skill expansion, increase HP. You need your HP mods, maximum range. Even though that skill power modifier is minus 20%, I still have 94.4% skill range. And then I went Nimble Fingers for cooldown. So as you can see, when it explodes, it went from a 2.5 radius to a 7.5 radius. I'm pretty sure it can go a little bit more than that. Well, it only maxes out at 200, but you know. And so when using this build, the weapons that you use, obviously you're using the Secret Garden just because of the unique ability gives you skill power plus 5 and it stacks 16% 3 times for 10 seconds. And then I just have Perforator and the Truly Deadly Cuisine as just, weapons on the side. I haven't built into those yet. Like I said, this build is nowhere near finished. Just like the reactor that I have a skill cooldown and a tech power boost. And what I would really want to try to go for is a um, fire skill power boost and skill effective range boost, so I get just a little bit more range. But now that I think about it, I don't really have to go for more range because I have the Firebrand sensor and the Firebrand processor that gives me more skill range and more skill duration. So even if I wanted to, I could really just go more cooldown, so I can have an extra bit of cooldown for those skills. And then I have Volcanic Auxiliary, and then the Volcanic Memory. And the only reason I'm going these two is because I want as much like range as possible, so I can hit multiple enemies, as many enemies as I possibly can. Because the more enemies that you take out with 1,000,000 damage, the more that they drop and fall. And like I said, you can use Slayer set. Slayer set, you'll probably end up hitting 1 million a lot easier or a lot more consistent than with you'll hit 1 million a lot consistent with using one mind with your first ability than with the first and the third ability, which I'm about to show you right now. Well, in a second. Arcade tuning, the arcade tuning path that I'm going for skill power, and then I'm going all the way up for skill cooldown, and again some MP along the way. And I may, if I do have a little extra, go for HP because I do have a lot of HP, 10k HP, 10k shield. You know, that to me that's a good little bit. And so now I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate the damage numbers for this build. All right, so for one bomb, 554 damage it does. And for one mine,
3, 2, 1, boom.
1.5 million. So you can just imagine if I do,
Start the count.
that's 2.7 million. So imagine, let me go ahead and like get more of these. Imagine all these bombs.
Firing time bomb. Start the
Pause,
count.
and then 2, 3.
Detonate.
I don't know if you guys are able to see that, but that said 4 million. It said 4 million. And matter of fact, I'm gonna reset this real quick, just so I can get like the max DPS on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2,
Land my plan.
3. So the max DPS, if y'all can see, is 17 million. So that's how much damage I just did. So this does a lot. And so the tech of placing 2 bombs out at one time, as you can see, like you can animation cancel,
Time bomb.
like you can basically do them out at the same time.
Awesome.
You can do them out at the same time by clicking your L1 and your X button or whatever corresponds to your keyboard or Xbox controller, and you'll basically do one after the other, and they'll both come out at the same time.
Hey, this way.
But alternating it won't work. You just have to do it with, you know, first ability, then third ability, and they'll come out like almost simultaneously.
Start the count. Let's blow them
You'll be
all
able to
up.
just, you know, they do, like I said, if you guys see, 2 million, 2.6 million. And like I said, the reactor isn't even like fully, like it's not even a god roll reactor, because I can go fire boost and tech boost, fire boost and skill cooldown, tech boost and skill cooldown, and like and max it all the way out, and it'll probably do way more damage. All right, so hard Sigma sector. I'm gonna run this and see.
Descendants,
Let's show y'all how this
arrival
build
at the
goes.
operation zone. Proceed with caution.
Yeah. Start the count. Bomb installed. Firing time bomb.
That's a specialized Vulgus aircraft. It can fly through void storms.
Bomb installed.
Descendant, if you're gonna shoot it down, do it now. Hurry!
Come on, you're just messing with me.
I need one more. Just a shot more.
Start the count.
tell you.
Start the count. Awesome. Firing time. Yeah. Land my plan. Getting ammo.
I tell you, bro.
Bomb installed.
Like I said, the regular mines do like almost 1 million on its own, and it's not even fully maxed out yet. And I kind of want to see if I can get a different like tech reactor, so I can get fire and tech or fire skill boost. I mean, fire skill boost and skill cooldown. And I'll be cooking then. Like I said, I'm still doing like arcade tuning as well. I'm stuck. I'm not even gonna lie. I hope people can like see this build. And I know more skilled Esiemo players will be able to use this build and run 360 in like less than like 4 minutes, man.
Start the count. Bomb installed. Awesome. Start the count. Firing time bomb. Yeah. Start the count. Bomb installed. Firing time bomb.
I need some MP. That's the only problem with this build. Use it too much. Oh Jesus. Use it too much, run out of MP. And to be honest, this build is supposed to be for you to not be happy to use it. You're welcome.
Mission complete. All units
I would have
proceed
finished
to
that a lot
transport
sooner. I mean,
location.
that's still a good top. 519, man. 519. That's cool. All right. Running to 400%. Test showing y'all a test of this demo build that's not really finished yet. I will make another video with the whole build like being done and changed. Did I miss something?
Start the count.
I did.
You're on fire. Awesome. Ha! Hit me again. Bomb installed. You're just messing with me. Ooh, you're on fire. Let's blow them all up. Start the count. Land my plan.
did I just see 4 mil? See, but this is what I mean. 2 mil. I'm telling you. Telling you. This build does its thing. Some of them blow on their own. Go back out there. Now this is the only setback. Handling big crowds.
Start the count. Firing time. Bomb installed. Now you got it. Start the count. Ha! Hit me again.
Yeah, so that's I would say that's the only like weakness of this build is that you don't have your fourth ability like on cooldown long enough to be able to like use it multiple times, so you still have to rely on your bombs, which is really not that bad, you know.
Bomb installed. Yeah.
But if you drop your bombs down like this, go. Like I said, anybody more skilled would have finished that way faster than I have with this build. But you know, I like it. This is like my favorite, like underrated build for Esiemo. Like I said, I have yet to see a video on a cluster bomb build. I've seen the video on all the other Transcendent mods except for this one. So I'm really hoping this one really gets out there to inform people like, hey, build on cluster bomb. It's all right. You know, it's really all right. But that is all I have for you guys today. I hope y'all liked and enjoyed the video. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.